Hey guys, so the survey is done today, but
It's just one of those days. Feels like I'm drifting away. It's just one of those days. Feels like you're falling with the rain.
I want to make this vlog today because I am seeing a lot of comments since the beginning, since last year, saying that I am just making fake stories to make it look like I am in a bad situation and that people would feel bad for me and then they would help me financially like they will give me money. Since you guys are already accusing me, why not do it actually? Okay, let's say okay, I will do it. Guys, please help me with my road right of way. Please help me with this. My dream home, my original plan of buying a land and building a small house is going to turn into a road right of way dream. Because it's like my budget for the small house is now going to the road right of way. That I didn't think that I need to spend a lot of money on road right of way because I thought the property that I bought has road right of way. Imagine if all my subscribers, 95,000 people, donate $1 per person, then I make $95,000. Wait, is it correct? $1 times 95,000. I have 95,000 subscribers, right? 95,000 times 1 hour. $95,000. Wow, that's a lot of money. That's actually a lot. I'm gonna give you guys a brief again. Last year, before I left the island, I actually started negotiating already with the property owner. So there are 3 properties before my property. This is the main road. So this is the main road. This property is the first property, and then just here on the I don't know if you see the post. Well, you don't see the post, but just here, that is another property, the second property, and the third property is there on the hill, and then mine is going down. So it's very, very long actually. It's like around, I don't know, 500, more or less 500 meters from the main road. So that's like half kilometer. That's a lot. Um, Originally, the lot that they showed me before I paid, they told me it has road right of way. And it turns out, like I said, it's a different property. So therefore, the one that I actually paid is here in the hill, behind the hill. And then the one that I showed you in the last video, and then it doesn't have road right of way and it's very hard to access it. I started with the process of getting the road right of way last year, negotiating with the 3 owners. The third owner, the third property, which is beside my property, is good because he's very considerate. He's very kind. Because I mean, he knows that he's gonna pass on the road right of way on the first property and second property. He will use that way, so he doesn't have problem. He will not charge me if I pass in his property. I'm very, very thankful. Now my problem is the first property and the second property, because the first property is beside the road. They can really block me. So they were charging me 1,000 pesos per square meter last year, and I told them that I can't afford it. I told them, please reconsider and think about the price because I really can't afford it. I just want to make my small house. That's it. I just want the materials to be able to pass. But if I don't have a way, it can't. It's not possible. And then the second property, I agreed with the price last year. It's 200 pesos per square meters. And it's going to take, I don't like, 300 square meters on her property. And on the first property is like around 250 square meters, I think. So in the second property, she agreed with 200 pesos per square meters, but the first property wants 1,000 pesos per square meters. Now I came back after 7 months to continue the process, to continue negotiating. Now I thought it's all okay because the first property, finally, I think I went back and forth many times, like making them understand, showing them that I am genuine, that I'm a nice person. Please don't take advantage of me. That is how I am, like showing myself up to them. And then you really need to be nice. You can't threaten them like, okay, I'm gonna sue you if you don't let me pass. If you do that to them, they will make it more hard for you. They will be more tough. So all this time, what I'm doing is just I'm just really like being friendly and nice to them, because if we can't agree with the price, there's really nothing I can do. What should I do? Like make a scandal? I mean, that's really not gonna help either. So I'm just really being patient, and I think my patience is paying me back in a positive way, because I think they saw that and they appreciate that. And then now they agreed with me. We will give you a road right of way for a whole price of 130,000 pesos. That's actually a lot cheaper than the 1,000 pesos that they want. And I was so super happy. I was so happy. And then I couldn't ask for more, because she already agreed, like the price is very low compared to her original 1,000 pesos per square meter price. I went to the surveyor and scheduled. I went to the owners again to tell them or ask them when they are available for the survey, because they need to be there, they need to be present. The surveyors are not gonna do it if the property owners are not there. So I went to the second property to ask her availability for the survey. Suddenly, she changed her mind. Suddenly, she wants 1,000 pesos per square meters. You don't have any idea, guys, how how I felt that moment when she is asking me suddenly to pay 1,000 pesos per square meter. I want to cry again. I was choking. I couldn't speak. I couldn't answer her. I was speechless, and like my eyes, like the tears are gonna fall. Please don't show them your weakness. Don't show them that you're emotional. Don't show them. I was like really battling with my head that time, but I was like speechless for like 5 minutes. I'm just listening to their reasoning. I'm like, Auntie, I thought we're okay. We already spoke about this. You are going to pass in the first property. I am the one who's doing all the processes. It will give your property a road right of way, and it will give more value to your land. It's actually a favor to you. You don't need to deal with the first property anymore, because they're gonna charge you a lot for that. And then the other family members are like, yes, but lands now are so expensive. We can't just give it for 200 pesos per square meters. That it's like giving it away for free. It's not free, because I'm going to pay the 200 pesos per square meters, and it will make your property more valuable. I'm the one who's processing. I'm the one who's doing all the work. And you're free to just use that. If you sell your property, then you don't need to think about the road right of way anymore, and your buyer don't need to think about that. And then they really don't want to give in. It's like they don't understand. I thought I made them understand before. Why don't you care about the road right of way? That is such a big problem here in this island. You should be happy that I am working on it for you for free. Just lower your price. That's all I ask. And then the daughter said, yeah, but we don't have a buyer yet. No one's interested in it yet, so we don't need to think about road right of way. And I'm like, the short-term mentality, really. You should take advantage of it that I'm working on it. And then I told her, okay, I'm going to look for a buyer, people that are interested to buy your property. And then she said, okay, that's good. That's actually better. You can look for a buyer first, and then you ask your road right of way from them. I'm like, what kind of person are you? I was like, I want to cry again that time. Okay, so it seems like we are not going to agree with the price. We will not have agreement here. So I understand your side. I hope you also understand me. And my last option is to do the legal way. I informed them about everything about the legal way. And they actually kind of panicked when they heard about lawyer and then court, because if I petition for the road right of way, it's the court who will decide where to put my road right of way and how much is the price. Usually the price is cheaper because they will assess the real value of the property, and there is no development here. This is an agricultural area. There is nothing here. They're like, oh no, you can't do that, because even if you call a lawyer, the lawyer can't decide for the price because it's not their land. I'm like, I don't want to argue with them anymore. There's nothing really I can do if we can't agree. So I will do the last option that I have, and I have that option. It's my option, so I'll do it. I went to the lawyer, and then the lawyer advised me, okay, so if the first property already agreed and the third property already agreed, buy those the parcels of land already, survey it already, and pay them, so that we only need to work in that one property who doesn't agree with the price. That will be easy, he said, but I don't know if it's really easy. Most of the people said, most of the lawyers said it's a very long process. That's what the lawyer advised me to do. So I went back immediately the next morning to the property owners and informed them that the survey will be this day. I told them what is the schedule of the survey, and then the first property and the second property agreed to go because they need to be there. The surveyors will not survey if they're not present. And then with the second property owner, I still went to her, still trying my luck. And then I told her, okay, auntie, the first property owner gave me 130,000 pesos for the whole, it's a wholesale. Like, no matter how big the parcel that I'm gonna take from her land, it's 130,000 pesos. That's like a wholesale. Can you match her price? I didn't really think anymore. I feel like that is gonna be so cheap compared to what she's asking me. So immediately she said yes. But we were speaking in different language, so I don't know if we understand each other really. But I told her in Tagalog, I told her to, okay, the schedule of the survey is this day. It's already scheduled. If you agree with the price, 130,000 pesos for the wholesale, attend. You need to be there so that we can survey your property. Because if you are not there, we can't survey your property. If you're not there, it means that you didn't agree with the price, and then I'm gonna pursue what I told you about the legal way. And then surprisingly, the day of the survey, she came. 3 property owners came. I was like mixed emotions, happy, anxious, nervous, and excited. I'm nervous because I don't know if she understood what I said. Maybe we had miscommunication, but she attended. I just hope that it is what it is. That she that she really agreed with the price. Now, the survey finished, so it was raining, really raining hard that day, but yeah, we need to sacrifice. I don't really care anymore if I get sick. Now I'm sick. I want to finish that day, please. I just want to get over it. And then the next morning, someone called me and then told me that the neighbor, this neighbor, so if you see there's a house there, that lot is complaining that the surveyors planted the markers, the boundaries for the road right of way for my way inside their property. It's impossible because the equipments that surveyors are using are very precise, are very accurate, and they have the original references, the original coordinates of all the lands in Siquijor. So the boundaries of this owner who's complaining, the markers of his property, I don't know, maybe they moved around, they move at night, they are walking at night, they walk around at night, which is very, very possible. So the only solution for them to make sure that their boundary is right, the boundary that they know is correct, is to relocate it, like how I did. To survey, to hire a surveying team to relocate their boundaries in their property. That's the only solution. So now I'm actually kind of scared that they are going to stop me from actually making the way in the future. I hope not. Their markers can actually move, because that is what your neighbors do when you don't tend to your property for a very, very long time. They never see you there. They can actually move their boundaries to your property, so their property will be bigger. But they can't cheat on you once you did the relocation survey, because they will relocate again the points and see if the boundaries, the markers, are in the right points, are in the right boundaries. And it seems like their markers are not on the right boundaries of their property. So they're complaining about it, and they're asking me to move the markers that the surveyors planted on their claiming their property. But we can't just do that. Like, the surveyors can't make a mistake. So I just hope that they will not make a problem on this. I hope it's not. Please, oh my gosh, I am so done with this. The survey just finished today because we edited a little bit the way on the top on the third property, because The first way that we did in the survey, the way goes straight to the steep slope, and the contractor, the engineer said that is not really feasible. It needs to be on a smooth slope. So today we went to survey again and check for the smoother slope and put the way there, put the boundaries, the markers there. And it's successful. Day to day it's productive. I'm still not convinced because I still didn't pay. I still don't have the documents. I don't have the deed of sale yet and agreement yet, so it's too early to celebrate. But I am very, very positive. Like I said, I just want to be positive. I don't want to be negative in all the process that I'm doing now, because it's just affecting really. I think it's like you're manifesting it, and I don't want. I just want to be positive. Whatever happens, if it didn't go my way, then there's always a solution. I'm just gonna go on the other solution. So for now, I'm still waiting patiently, and I hope everything will go well. So pray for me, guys. So my dream home became a dream right of way. But anyway, there is really nothing I can do. I'm already in this mess. I need to do it. Whatever happens, it needs to move. Even if it's so slow, it needs to move. Even if my budget for a small house will just go to the road right of way, at least I will have the road right of way for sure, and then I can just postpone the building of the house. But what's important is it's moving. I'm making steps forward. That is what's more important for me now. And to the people who's saying that this is a fake story, this is not a fake story, guys. This is real. You don't have any idea. There are people who actually has worse experience. What I'm experiencing now, I think it's the most common experience of people buying properties here. So guys, you know what? This experience is actually what led me to be a real estate agent. Maybe this year I am going to study real estate management to be a broker. As a real estate agent now, I'm licensed already. I just don't have my card yet. I'm still waiting for it. As a real estate agent, I'm actually discouraging you to buy properties. Get your lawyer or get a licensed broker. It's gonna be more expensive, but you will not go through this unless you have a lot of time to go through this. Then go for it. You can get it cheaper, but you need a lot of patience. So other people are saying, well, it's actually the same price with all the expenses that you will need to pay now compared to just getting a lawyer or a licensed real estate broker. It's the same price. It's actually not the same price. It's not. So even if I got all these problems, I got the property really cheap. It's very underpriced compared to all these properties that I'm seeing now for sale that don't even have road right of way, don't even have title. It's really cheap. Mine is really cheap. And even if I add all the expenses now, it's still a lot cheaper than all of these properties that they are selling. So imagine if it's a real estate broker or a lawyer, it's gonna be a lot. But the advantage is you won't go through this. But yeah, guys, as a real estate agent, I'm really discouraging you to buy a property. DIY is still doable. You just need a lot of patience. You need a lot of time as well. Yeah, so that's the story. It's not fake. I mean, people think that it's fake because it's just so bad, my experience, and you couldn't believe that this is actually happening all at the same time to one person, and you don't have any idea. There are people here, agents here, who double sell land. It can't get worse than that, I think. You've paid millions already, and then you found out someone already bought the land, and then the money is gone. Can't get any worse than that, guys. There are worse than my situation. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting me by watching my videos. I really appreciate that you take the time to actually watch my videos. My videos are useful to you, especially if you're someone who wants to move to the Philippines or wants to know the culture here in the Philippines. Watch my videos. They will be really helpful. And I thank you so much for doing that because it's giving me income. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your support, guys. Even for the people who hates me, even for the people who put negative comments there, it's okay. At least you watch my video. I still thank you. I mean, everywhere you look at, it's very peaceful here. The only thing that is not peaceful are the people. I'm just kidding. I mean, there are still so many nice people here, guys, but when it comes to money, they are really different. I mean, that is what I observed. But someone told me this morning, it's a local, told me, the people are friendly, but when it comes to money, they are different. Yeah, it's actually one of the surveyors who told me that. When it comes to money, they're different. It just proves my observation, actually. So, and I understand. Okay, I don't want to judge the people. I know where they're coming from. I can understand their side, but good thing that there is solution and we still have an option. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much for staying until the end of the video. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Thank you, everyone. Bye, guys.